நியூஸ் 10 தமிழ் சேனலுக்கு லைக், ஷேர் அண்ட் சப்ஸ்கிரைப். தேங்க்யூ.
I was honored by the Rajasthani Association and the jury has selected me as one of the awardees. I must confess at this stage that I have never applied for this award. And generally I feel that when the work itself is done, it's completed in the way in which you expected it to be done, that itself becomes a reward. As Virgil said, the work itself becomes an award when it comes as per your expectation. When you dig a channel and if the water flows through the channel, when you dig a pond and when it is filled with the water, when you construct the school building and it is occupied by the student with cheer and joy, then you derive more satisfaction than receiving an award from any forum. The very beauty lies in the joy of the people, the happiness of the people. If one starts expecting an award for doing a work, then the work becomes a kind of business. Then it loses its charm. I am of the opinion that even business should not be done as business. It should be done for the welfare of the people. And it should be done for improving the standard of living of the people. I am very happy that the work that we have done has come to the notice of the people, and I know that such a notice will bring more and more support from an association like Rajasthani Association. I wholeheartedly thank the association, and I owe this award to all the officers and other non-governmental organizations who worked with me so that we were able to complete some of the visions and missions that we perceived earlier before venturing into the project. I feel that this 2 lakhs is not for me but for a noble cause. I am working for through Mudal Talemurai Trust in Kannagi Nagar, a place where people from other parts of Chennai were housed long ago, and we are working for educating the youth of Kannagi Nagar, and for the past 5 years we have embarked on projects to impart skills and training programs. So far 300 youth have entered into the college and they are the first generation graduates. So I request the Rajasthani Association to accept my request to issue this check in the name of Mudal Talemurai Trust for Kannagi Nagar so that I can transfer it. If I transfer this check to Mudal Talemurai Trust, then income tax will be deducted and they will lose 60,000 rupees. So that is the only request that I have before them. And again, I thank the head of the jury and the members of the jury as well as the Rajasthani Association for recognizing the work that I have done so far. And I am of the opinion that this is just the commencement. This is just to motivate me to do more and more work in the social sphere. Thank you very much.
This society has so much to teach us because this is perhaps the longest living society with a continuity which is denied to all other civilizations in the world. 4 days I was in Kumbh Mela. In fact, my family was with me for a day. I asked them to go back and I dissolved into the crowd. Wherever I had food, I ate. Where I could get a place, I slept. I was only looking at and observing the people. Millions and millions of people. I had never seen in those 4 days an empty space anywhere. No confusion, nothing. Everybody was fed. Even 5,000 hotels organized could not have served food for 5 crore people who assembled. Nobody invited them. They came on their own. They came from different parts of the country. In fact, a colleague of mine asked him to take photographs of the women who were coming. Every third, fourth woman had 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 kilos of weight on the head. They had walked 50 kilometers into the city to come there. Something which made me feel the in-depth consciousness of this country which keeps us alive. It's not the police, it's not the army, it's not the government. There is a deep consciousness which is there in this country. And the kind of diversity which you see in this country, if you put it on the one side and the rest of the world on the other, you will see more diversity here than the rest of the world put together. I mean, this is an amazing country. This has not been studied by universities. It has not been studied by any scholar. This can only be experienced. So the Rajasthan community, Rajasthani community is one of the communities I respect because they are probably the most mobile community in this whole country. For the last 200 years, and I had seen the presentation which was being made here, the Dalmia group made the presentation, how they started on a bullock cart and went to Calcutta and made money, which I don't think even the colonial masters were able to make at that time. The Marwadis made money because of their effort. But they kept the culture together. They never forgot their culture or value systems. And I felt that they had not projected themselves properly, either to themselves or to others. And this community should not lose its values, which is very important. Every community should preserve its values because the commonality is 5%, the diversity is 95% in this country. So my request to them is to deepen this movement of connect with the people, promote service. You are doing service. In fact, one of the things we decided was that no Rajasthani association should be entitled to this award because they should be the givers. Let them get the award after a while, and I am extremely happy in every respect they went by my advice, and which they found reasonable also.